As promised, here's another weekly check-in with me, R&B. You may not know me, but it's time to get to know me. So basically, it's been a couple weeks since I checked in, and let me tell you, it has been very tumultuous, or whatever that word is. There's been a lot of adversity in my life, and it's weird because I've been trying as hard as I possibly can to be productive and to build my finances as much as possible. Now, there's a duality to this. On one hand, I'm getting a lot of stuff that I haven't gotten before as far as knowledge and opportunities, and I'm just thinking my way through stuff. But on the other hand, I'm facing all types of challenges, and it seems like there's a lot of stuff happening at once. But let's be more specific, okay? So as far as my investments, I actually had to liquidate my stash account, and it turns out I can't get the money that Stash gave me for free out of the account for the next 90 days. So that was like half of my Stash account, and then I used the other half to get like food and other essential stuff. And also, as far as pushed is most likely a scam, because I actually went to the Telegram chat for Pushed, and as I was criticizing Pushed and I'm asking questions about them and basically being skeptical, there were members of the Push staff, or there were people that were moderators in the Telegram chat, whereas really they was people that work for Push most likely. And they was basically telling me, well, hey, if it's a scam, bro, it's just a scam. Like, that's why you're not supposed to invest a whole bunch of money and this and that. And then I got to criticizing them, and now I'm like, man, F this, man. It's obviously a scam. And they booted me from the Telegram chat. So it's most likely a scam. Don't buy Pushed. In my opinion, you shouldn't buy Pushed. All right, so that's a dub. You know what I'm saying? That's an $80 dub. Technically, with Pushed, I can still log into my account and see my Push balance, and I still got the tokens within Push, and the value of my tokens is now at like $140. They're either in phase 4 or 5, and once they hit the next phase, the value of Push is supposed to go up. So like I said, it's most likely a scam, but if it's not, then maybe I can cash out later, or I can decide what to do with the coins, but it's most likely a scam. So there's that. Other than that, I've been doing manual labor, and I've been networking, and I ran into this guy that does drop shipping and e-commerce and day trading, and he showed me a couple different tricks, and he said that he may be able to help me to get some business that I can funnel through my LLC, so that would be nice. So we gonna see what's up with that. You know, I've just been hitting my manual labor. My truck is still sitting. I can't wait to hop back in that Trailblazer and get it all the way together and put some sounds in that bitch, man. I'm about to be we bumping R&B out here real soon, man. Just wait on it. I'm gonna have some vlogs with that later on. But as of right now, it's still sitting, but I still got my sedan, so I've been whipping in that, and I've been doing jobs that allow me to either stow small loads or just take like my basic tools and complete jobs with that. Like, I've been doing like TV mounting, blacktop repair. I did some patching there. I mounted a fan, you know, stuff like that. Like, just different tradesman type work. I've been doing that type of stuff. But if I recall, I said that I have to make $500 and something a day, right? So I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna make that much money each and every day. And I'm getting close, because the blacktop repair gave me a high yield of money, and I was able to finish it within one work day, or 8 hours. Really, it took me less than 8 hours. So considering I could do something like that, I might be able to earn like $500 a day doing blacktop repair alone. Or if I could do like car detailing and charge like 200 a car, like I'll do like 3 cars a day, boom, I can do that within 6 hours. You know what I'm saying? Because it only takes a couple hours to fully detail a car if you know what you're doing, and I have experience with that. I could do that. So these are ways that I can manually earn income. But as far as my e-commerce, I actually have to pick back up with that because I have this Discord server called Let's Heal Holistically. The link will be below if you want to join that. And I really want to pull some people in there, but I don't think that I'm doing it right because I've added a few members and I haven't been consistent. And this is my thing. Like, my schedule has been subject to change for a while now, and I've done so many various things and I work with so many people that sometimes unexpected things happen and pay gets delayed and I have to work overtime, and my schedule fluctuates a lot. So the times that I designate for my server and for my audience sometimes gets designated to manual labor. So I'm trying to figure out how to break away from the manual labor and to get into e-commerce. But I was watching this video from this guy on YouTube the other day. The dude's YouTube channel is called Mullah Membership. That guy, he knows what the hell he's talking about, and he's been in YouTube for over 10 years. And so one of the things that he was saying is, if you want to build your audience on YouTube especially, but for me, I was kind of thinking in general terms as he was giving this advice, but he's basically saying like how to build an audience and to use the algorithm to your advantage, and giving some sales advice also. He was saying that you should have a niche that's dedicated to your YouTube channel, and you should be fulfilling that niche whenever you go to the YouTube channel and upload content. See, my thing is, I'm just like, okay, so I want to do this and I want to do that and I want to do that, right? I want to do holistic healing. I want to do music. I want to do trading. I want to do entrepreneur stuff. I want to do vlogging. And yeah, this is giving a nice variety of content that I can push out, but it can confuse the YouTube algorithm because the YouTube algorithm favors a specific niche that you're constantly putting out content for, just so that you can go ahead and slide it to your target audience so that you can pop up on people's feed that's looking for specific stuff. So he was saying that he got one channel that's dedicated to financial advice. He got another channel that's dedicated to reactions. And then he got like some other stuff. I think he said he got like some automated stuff, right? And I'm like, damn, I've been mixing all these things together and it's confusing the algorithm. So I need to create a channel that's dedicated to my holistic healing. I need to create a channel, or I'm just going to use this channel for my music because my music is my top priority. So I want to dedicate this channel to the music. And then I have another channel that I dedicate my vlogging to. So, it's like 3 main channels. And then I might even do the same thing with my social media, targeting that specific thing. And therefore people can go to that and it'll trigger the algorithms to go directly to the audience that wants to see that. So I think that's a great idea for me, and that's how I'm gonna do it, man. Like, this type of video is gonna go more so on my vlogging YouTube channel. So, look out for that. What else is going on financially? Because I'm trying to make 100K within the next few weeks, right? This is week 6, so we got 20 weeks or 21 weeks if you count this week to make 100K. And how are we going to do that? Well, in order to get what I want, I have to work the plan, right? In order to make the plan work, you got to work the plan. So I have to make sure that I'm working my plan. I have to look over my 1 month goals, because it's been over a month since I started this challenge, right? I have to look over my 3 month goals, my 6 month goals, and see how everything spills into the grand scheme of things. And I have to refine everything just to make sure I'm performing proficiently. So as far as my actual goals, there's a lot of stuff that I wanted to do, and it kind of got sidetracked because I actually got pulled from one of the platforms that I was using to make money. So I've had to kind of work my hand, and I had to hit up some clients and do a few things to try and secure a bag without having to go to a day job. Mind you, I'm qualified to do a bunch of different stuff, including computer technology. I could be out here making bread. Even if I wanted to go and apply for a remote position, I could do that and probably be making 6+ figures a year, but that's just not my preferred lifestyle. So since I chose the harder way, I gotta do things my way, and I gotta stay focused, probably more focused than the average individual that doesn't have to account for their time on the clock. I have to put everything into my own schedule and execute it as flawlessly as possible, because I'm my own boss. So it comes with the responsibility. So I accept that, and I would say that my biggest struggle throughout this challenge has been to stay focused on a consistent basis. You got social media out here, you got the outer social world, and there's a lot of other people that have problems in their own lives that I want to help, and I'm simply not able to help them to the degree that they might need help with. And that's not necessarily bad, because some people actually need to struggle so that they can become stronger. And I'm seeing that. Like, now is a good time to focus on myself. I'm 27. I don't have kids. I'm very skilled and fully capable of making the dream life for myself. So I shouldn't settle. And I definitely shouldn't help people that aren't willing to help themselves. So, that's been a huge lesson for me lately. And then also, because I'm kind of in an accelerated learning stage, I would say that life comes with adversity regardless. The more wins that I've gotten more losses on top of that. Like, I've been getting some dubs here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I picked up a free projector and I sold it on eBay for like $375. You feel me? Like, I probably spent a total of $10 on gas money, and I spent a total of 2 hours just packaging it, listing it, and picking it up, all that. I spent 2 hours on handling it. So I mean, like, 2 hours for $375, that's not bad at all. But at the same time, that's not something that pops up every day. But if I hadn't got booted off the platform that I had, maybe I would have went to bed earlier that night that I went to go and get the projector that I sold, and I wouldn't have been able to take advantage of that opportunity. There's different dynamics to each situation that gives you a blessing, and I suppose maybe I should keep in mind that elevating myself comes with adversity. There's no way to avoid adversity and sometimes discomfort. Discomfort has been a huge factor in this as well. There's been a lot of situations where I'm like, oh my goodness, I just gotta muscle through this. There's no other way to go about this. There's no excuse that can be made. There's no way to back out. I gotta pay my bills. So, I'm doing these manual labor jobs that require a lot of heavy lifting, or I might have to paint for hours in sand and mud, and I'm gonna have to do some stuff that requires a large amount of discomfort, but it's totally worth it at the end of the day. So, yeah, in the meantime, like I said, I got a couple investments that I made. I did make a little bit of like a tiny bit of noise in Forex, and I was able to place a couple trades and go up from like $47 to like $54. Like I said, my investments kind of dwindled because push just out of the question, and then stash, that shit is basically out of the question also. I'm liking this eBay stuff though, and I'm liking this freebie alerts stuff, because the app that I get free stuff off of is called Freebie Alerts. I can get a lot of free stuff as long as I'm vigilant and am able to grab the stuff quickly when people post it. and I can make money off of that. I had just got a TV mount off of somebody. I looked it up online on eBay, and somebody had just sold one for like $100, you know, and that's great. I'm about to go and post it today, right after this. And there's a lot of opportunities to make money off of buying, selling, and trading. So I want to get into selling stuff, you know. So that's something that I've been more focused on lately. A friend of mine has like a bunch of trading cards. I sold a trading card. So, you know, I just sold a couple little things on eBay. I sold one of those tube lights. I had to make some adjustments to a couple of my postings, but we're gonna get that correct as well. But I'm seeing a pathway and I don't want to speak on it. And this is actually a rare thing for me because I normally speak on what I'm gonna do. But this time around, I just want to go ahead and do this thing without telling anybody, and I want to see how it goes. And we'll go from there. Go stream the Not Responsible remix by R&B. I made it in round 2. The link will be below. Fuck with me on Instagram at I am Rich Blood, on Twitter at Who is Rich Blood, and anywhere else you can find me. My link tree gonna be down below with all the further details. And yeah, man, stay up. You seeing me do something right now, but as time goes on, it's gonna magnify exponentially, man. I can feel it right here. So stick with me, subscribe, like, comment, share, whatever. I really appreciate it, man. Peace.